Friends, I want to remind you of something we've talked about before. In these times of uncertainty, random acts of kindness. Please remember, R-A-K-E, random acts of kindness every day. Because we are America Strong and we are Rotarians. Good morning, Rotarians!
From our studios in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, it's the Longwood Rotary Club Home Edition on Thursday, March 26, 2020, normally meeting at the beautiful, world-famous Longwood Botanical Gardens. Guests today are Ron Fenstermacher, Steve Maley, Mike Essmacher, and special guest Jell Laufenbacker from Wings for Success. Please welcome our host for today's meeting, Longwood Rotary Club President Bob Curran.
Well, thank you, Dave Foresman, and welcome to the Longwood Rotary's first online meeting. And thanks for tuning in. And a special thank you for David Harridan for lending his special skills to making this production happen. And a special thank you to all of us from Peg Harrington for keeping him busy during this time. We need your feedback and ideas for this online meeting, and so please contact us with these ideas because we're pretty freewheeling it, and we'd love to hear what you have to say, both feedback of what we've done and obviously new ideas for future, as we'll be in this format until we're able to meet again. But right now, I'd like to introduce Ron Fenstermacher with our thought for the day.
Good morning. I'm Ron Fenstermacher, and I have the thought for the day today. To all the people you can, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, but not just at Christmas, especially now. Have a good day.
So I'd like to discuss three areas this morning. The first one is our Rotary priority is to take care of the needs of our members. And if you're one of those sheltering in place and been trying to order groceries or other supplies and you're hearing of a 7 to 10 day wait to get them delivered, we need to hear from you. I want you to contact me. We have people in the club who will be glad to go out and pick up those groceries for you and get them, deliver them right to your home. So that need, if you're in that gap, even if it's, just for a few items, you need an extra gallon of milk, let me know, and we've got people ready to go get those and get them to you as you shelter in place. And second, the business needs of our club. We want you to, utilize the skill sets that we have in the club. As a small business or a nonprofit, we have expertise within the club. And sometimes it's just a conversation that you need to have as to what other people are doing. Last week, I had to shut down 2 offices, lay off 26 people, and had to do that in 24 hours. So, we all have different experiences as we go through that. So again, contact me. Sometimes it's just a conversation. So, you need to, what other people are doing. You're not, we're all in the same boat and you're not there alone. So, let's utilize the skill sets that we have in the club. We have attorneys, we have CPAs, we have business consultants, and everybody be perfectly willing to, have a chat, tell you what their experiences, and let's all get through this together. Now, the second part is financial. Now, if many of us are on, fixed incomes, or we're sole proprietors, or we have a very small company or firm, and I know the last thing on your mind right now is, how am I going to pay the Longwood Rotary dues? And I want you to keep that at the bottom of your priority list. This is not time. We don't want anyone leaving the club or taking a leave of absence due to any financial situation. So again, just contact me and we'll work something out for this period. But the third one is, this is our time. We are one of the largest non-governmental organizations in our community. For years, we have had great fiscal management in the club and in the foundation. We have been setting aside funds for a rainy day. Well, look outside. It is pouring. We have the financial resources to make a big impact in this community at its time of greatest need. However, we need your ideas, whether it is an individual family or an organization. As Rotarians, you are the eyes and ears of our club. We need to hear what you're seeing, what you're hearing, so we can help. And so just, again, contact any of the leadership in the club. Because now, more than ever, it is relevant to be a Rotarian, to be providing the leadership and support in our community. This is our time. Now I'd like to turn it over to this week's Member Spotlight.
Hello, everyone. This is Michael Essmacher. I'm the Financial Center Manager at the Fulton Bank in Kennett Square. I've been here for a year, and I've been with the company for almost 3 through various positions. I have been in banking since 2003, worked most of my career with Wells Fargo, worked my way up through various positions all the way from teller, ranging all the way up to now being a Financial Center Manager. I really enjoy helping people achieve their goals, and I work with small businesses, and I work with people on the consumer side to make sure that they get what they need. So as far as family goes, I have 4 kids, 2 stepkids. I have a 27-year-old named Brandon, and he has 3 children. I have a 20-year-old stepdaughter who is in college in Erie, but she's home right now. She's studying biology, and I have a 6-year-old little girl named Emma, and I have a 3-year-old girl named Elena. Wife's Michelle. It's actually our anniversary tomorrow. I guess we're recording this on the 23rd. Tomorrow's the 24th. That's our anniversary. So I don't know how we're going to be celebrating. We'll probably be in the house doing something with kids. But I joined Rotary because I thought it would be fun, and I found it to be very informative. I really enjoyed the group that we have, and really appreciate all the friendships that I've built over the last year being at Rotary. That's it for me. Thank you so much for the time. Everyone stay healthy. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon.
And now I'd like to introduce our Sergeant of Arms for this week's meeting, Mr. Steve Maley.
Good. All right. Hey, well, good morning, everybody. Let me first say I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. And these are indeed strange times, but I'm glad we can all still be together, even if virtually. And best of all, this morning gave me an excuse to actually take a shower for the first time today. So, I'm winning. And listen, as tough as this is, I've been taking advantage of getting to spend lots of time with my family, with my kids. That's been great. And so this is a silver lining that I hope I never have the opportunity to experience again, but I'll take it if that's what we're going to have. So hope you're all doing the same. So listen, given the flurry of information, misinformation, press releases and press conferences and other regular updates we're getting every minute of every day, I want to let you know that I've been turning to a source way too much, but it's America's most reliable news source that we all know and love. Twitter, of course. So that is my inspiration for what I want to share with you this morning. But before we jump in, I have a disclaimer. So over the past couple of weeks, I've watched and listened to a number of usually live television and radio shows. And whether the jokes are funny or not, man, it is rough for these folks, even with their professional writers. So I have to say, if Jimmy Fallon falls flat, I don't have a chance. So bear with me. We're going to try to put in a laugh track afterwards. Maybe it'll help me a little bit, but I don't know. And if it works, maybe we can do it every week for our live ones. So, let's see how we run. And so now, without further ado, the best of coronavirus humor as mined from Twitter by yours truly. All right. So first here, I tried to come up with a joke about social distancing. This is about as close as I could get. Okay. All right. People are all bent out of shape that no one can touch during social distancing. But do you really want to shake someone's hand who's out of toilet paper? Continuing on the theme here. I ran out of toilet paper, so began using the old newspaper. Man, the times are rough. The times? Okay, the times, yeah. There was a lot in there, I have to say, just my own personal commentary right here, about people people's marriages suffering. So I'll just give you a couple of the best ones here. I don't think it's going to be that hard to stay 6 feet away from my wife during the outbreak. That's 94 feet closer than the restraining order says. And hey, not every business is going to get crushed during the quarantine. I have a feeling divorce lawyers are going to see a heck of a boom. And finally, probably my favorite, and certainly my kid's favorite, I went to the doctor and said, "Doctor, I'm feeling a bit off color." And he said, "Son, you got the Crayola virus." Keep on following Twitter, folks. It's terrible for your health, but there's all sorts of good stuff out there. So I hope everybody stays healthy and safe and at least can laugh a little bit during all of this. Well, it's my pleasure to introduce Jell Laufenbacker, one of our newest Rotarians. She's Executive Director of Wings for Success, where she's been since 2017, and oversees operations for the Fraser and Kennett Square offices. Jill's role as Executive Director is to cast a vision for the future, manage the staff, oversee fundraising efforts, and support the board's strategic plan. And of course, continue making a positive difference in the lives of the women that Wings of Success supports. Prior to coming on board with Wings of Success, Jill was a major donor development officer for 2 national nonprofits, one headquartered in Silicon Valley, the other in Colorado Springs. She's an ordained minister with degrees from Philadelphia Biblical University, as well as her certification in organizational leadership from Wharton School of Business, and is currently active in their executive education program. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Jill virtually.
Hello, Rotarians. I'm Jell Laufenbacker. I'm one of the newest members of Longwood Rotary, and I was scheduled to share with you on March 19th, the very first meeting that was canceled due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Since we don't know when we will meet again in person, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about the nonprofit I run, Wings for Success, by video. Now, don't worry. I'm in our Fraser location all by myself. It's just me and my camera. And I hope you and your loved ones are home safe and healthy during these uncertain times. I'm the Executive Director of Wings for Success. If you haven't heard of us, we have nothing to do with planes or buffalo wings. That title actually refers to the wings of a butterfly, which is really the universal symbol for self-transformation, rebirth, and change. And we all know the one constant in life is change. Our mission statement at Wings for Success is to empower women in need to pursue employment and economic security through apparel, advice, and advocacy. We only work with women. All of our services are absolutely free. And while we started as an organization 23 years ago in Westchester, primarily outfitting women with outfits for interviews, we have turned into an organization that is serving working poor of all different areas of careers. If you can think of any nonprofit in Chester County or our surrounding counties that work with vulnerable populations of women, it's most likely that nonprofit is a partner of ours. We help these organizations help the women they serve not only procure employment, but on their journey toward economic stability. We provide the clothing needed for work, but we also provide one-on-one advice sessions for individuals and workshops for groups. There's different circumstances that bring women through our doors. Some women are working 2 jobs and they can barely afford clothing for employment. So they might come to us wanting a one-on-one advice session to see how they can go from 2 jobs to one better paying job. We have women who are maybe recently homeless or on the verge of homelessness because they are living paycheck to paycheck and they can't afford the deposit on a 1-bedroom apartment. We have women who are escaping domestic violence and they might find themselves at the Domestic Violence Center of Chester County with only the clothes on their back. We also have women who are making the courageous journey toward sobriety. We have young moms who are trying to get a college education or even a certification to make a living and support their babies. We have veterans that are returning to the workforce after leaving active duty. We also have women who never thought they would have to walk through our doors. They just experienced an unexpected layoff, an accident, a disability, or even a tragedy like a house fire. These women could be your neighbors, your coworkers, or your friends. And no matter what their circumstances they find themselves in that bring them through our doors, they are all in need of something more than clothing. They are in need of a sense of dignity in a time of vulnerability. They are looking for people who see change not as an obstacle or a weakness, but as an opportunity. They need to be facing individuals who look at them as people of value, who speak hope and potential into their lives, who provide them guidance in a time of uncertainty, and who also help them uncover a confidence they didn't realize they had. So a woman comes to Wings, walks through our doors. If she's coming for clothing, we provide her with an individual stylist that's working directly with her one-on-one. That stylist knows her needs. So if she's here for interview outfits, we provide up to 3 outfits, because you might not go for one interview. They ask you to come back for a second, sometimes even a third. When they get a new job, they return. If they've just recently gotten a job, they come to us and we know what that position is and what it requires. And that stylist brings them the clothing they need. It's almost a VIP treatment, if you will. Each client is allowed to come back 6 months later to not only receive a new season of clothing, but also so we can measure where they are. Have they kept the job they received 6 months prior? Do they need help in creating a budget or setting goals? Do they need to sign up for a one-on-one advice session to receive the guidance that they need? We are so much more than just clothes, and our Kennett site really provides that opportunity to serve women beyond that point. We, for the first time, have a workshop space. And while we always offered workshops, now we can offer them more frequently and also open up our space to community members and to nonprofits to run their workshops out of our space. There are so many partnerships in the community that we have in Southern Chester County. We are actually looking at a projected growth of 50% this year of women that we're serving. We are going to double our numbers. And Kelly, my program manager at Kennett Square, is going to share with you a bit about those community partnerships and our programs that we offer to the women that we serve and how we are making an impact locally. Thank you for the opportunity for us to share, and thank you for opening your arms to me and the women we serve at Wings for Success.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Quant and I am the Program Manager for Wings for Success here in Kennett Square. I am a native of Chester County and I graduated from West Chester University. I have also been involved with the Chester County nonprofit community for over 6 years now, with nonprofits including La Comunidad Hispana, Maternal and Child Health Consortium, the Chester County Single Mothers Conference Committee, and now Wings for Success. A key part of my role as program manager here for our Kennett Square location is to cultivate partnerships with other nonprofit agencies and companies in our community. I really enjoy giving tours to other agencies to teach them about the services that we provide to women ages 15 and up. This includes our clothing program as well as our educational services like our workshops and our one-on-one advice sessions. Since moving to this new location, we now have the space to facilitate our own workshops. We have hosted workshops for the Garage Community and Youth Center as well as Westchester Area School District at our new location to help students prepare for the interview process. We also partner with other agencies to facilitate their workshops. For example, we have a financial workshop coming up with BB&T, and we also had a freedom coach here to present on how to create a vision board and also managing your mindset for 2020. Our new workshop space has also given Wings for Success an opportunity to host community events. We recently hosted the Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce Women in Business Breakfast, as well as the Latino Luncheon Networking Group. We're also planning to be an upcoming host for the Bridging the Community meeting. So we are thrilled to have a space that is open to the community for these important events. Our new location is not only more spacious, it is also more visible and accessible for the community. We even have a Scoot bus stop right here at the New Garden Shopping Center, making our new site very accessible for our clients who use the Scoot bus. We are very excited to be here in the New Garden Shopping Center, and we expect to continue growing to be able to serve more women in our community. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about Wings for Success, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Well, thank you, Jill, for a great presentation. Now I'd like to move into Happy Dollars. So what we'd like you to do is to make an envelope with Happy Dollars written on it, and go ahead and put that to the side of your computer. And each week, put in some Happy Dollars, and then collect them. And once we get back together, we will collect all those Happy Dollars that you've been putting aside. And if you want to take a quick video of what you're happy for, please just contact myself or Dave Harridan, and we'll do a quick video of what you're happy for. Thanks for continuing this, and we'll do Happy Dollars when we get back together. We had two long-term Longwood Rotary Club members resign recently, Ted Koenig and Fran May. Both have made significant contributions to our club over the many, many years, and we'd just like to thank them for their volunteerism for the club and all the community volunteerism that they've taken place during it. Hopefully they'll both be still around when we need them, and let's like to thank them for all the years of service that they have provided to the club. Now, we also, while we've been out, we've had an induction of a new member, Linda Renadette. Linda joined us via a conference call induction that we had with the officers, and again, I believe that was probably our first online induction for the Longwood Club. Boy, how things change during this situation. So look forward to a next meeting where we're still up in the air as to what we'll have for our speakers. Rob Newman is working with the speakers to get them to do videos. And so I'd like to just take us out with the four-way test. Number one, is it the truth? Number two, is it fair to all concerns? Number three, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Number four, will it be beneficial to all concerned? And here at Longwood Rotary, number five, is it fun? We hope you enjoyed this online presentation of the Longwood Rotary meeting. We look forward to seeing you again in the future.